the teams before we start. We'll start with Cryptic. We have Navas on goalkeeper. Right back is Denny. Centre back is Davic. Left back is NSQ. Centre mid is Naralbo. Right wing Nuri. Centre forward Grass. And left wing is KZ. For Yugen, you've got Johnny in goal. You've got Kaiser, right back. Centre back Lindsay. Left back Jerry. Centre mid Borgar. Right wing Tet. Centre forward Do. And left wing is NKZ. Let me know your predictions for this one. Should be an interesting game. Yugen certainly strong at the moment. Well, Cryptic have got some players who can do damage on the day. Unfortunately as well, I haven't set up the iOS notifications, so you won't hear like Samba and stuff if people follow. But, so yeah. That's the one bad thing about it, because I have all my own settings. I can't be arsed loading up the default one that they have for iOS in the streamer kit. Now, if you're seeing some lag, that is because we're going to have to play the game on this server. Thank you, JJ. I try to mess with the settings with the camera. I spent a lot of money on it, so I'm hoping it looks good. But it's too light at the moment, because normally you'll be able to see like me lighting in the back and stuff like that. But because I'm in the loft bedroom, all this light comes through the window here, and it gets really hard to set the camera up properly. But yes, the server's lagging for the players too, so unfortunately, because of the way it is at the moment, they're all at the same disadvantage. So nobody's getting an advantage here, really. Tet tries to put the corner in. Do with the shot. Do finds Tet. Tet with a ball to the edge for Borgar. Borgar takes it to the right, shoots, trying to catch the keeper out. And Navas makes a good save. And you know what? It lagged when he made that save. So he really had to act there, and he acts again to save. Decent start by Navas there to keep his team in the game. Muddy pitch. I mean, in the iOS lore, we could say that. Or maybe we could say there's a glitch in the Matrix at the moment. But Denny in control of the ball now for Cryptic. Finds Nori. Nori tries a crossfield ball towards NSQ, but I think only Usain Bolt would catch up to that one. And it goes out of play for a goal kick. Johnny to Jerry. NKZ back to Jerry. Jerry runs down the line, but he's tackled by Nori. Now Jerry finds Kaiser. Kaiser has lost the ball, possibly to the lag there, but he does try to battle for it back. Doesn't win it, though. Nori tries to play the ball out to the right for Denny. Now Jerry. Jerry loses it. Grasshopper. Grass on the ball. Crosses it into the back stick, but that's only one person to aim at, really, and even then, it was too far ahead of him. iOS down bad. You could say that, yeah. Jerry. That's what the lockdown's done to everyone, I guess. Do finds Kaiser, but the ball is short. NSQ tried to slide in. Jerry has it back. Jerry to Do. Do to Borgar. Borgar looking for an option. Finds Do. They have a good connection there. I compare their connection to like Luar and Kaim, who have a really good understanding of each other's play. And Borgar and Do have really got that understanding as well. Tet tries for the cross, but an SQ just about gets ahead of him. Tet with the throw to Do. Do loses it. You can get it back, though. Borgar. Borgar trying to push his way through. The players are really seem to be struggling here with these lags. It's very similar to the lags that I get sometimes playing on Powerline Adapter. And they're really annoying because you'll be dribbling 1 minute and then you'll get a mini lag. And you've lost the ball all of a sudden. Oh, I thought that was about to creep over the line. But the Cryptic defense get it clear. Borgar's ball is cut out by Denny. Denny to Nori. The brothers, of course. Most people know that, but if you are new and tuning in, Nori and Denny, brothers, iOS brothers, and that is a rare thing indeed. Nori puts the ball in. It's headed away. Borgar safely back there, helping his team out in defense. You'd think they'd try passing more instead of dribbling with this lag. This is Nori and Denny we're talking about. And Yugen, you know, like a good dribble as well, especially Do. Tet to Kaiser. Kaiser, that was strange. I thought he was going to be offside there. He was talking in general, yeah. No, it's true, though. It's true. This is definitely going to suit a passing game. See, look at that there. Borgar's dribbling, and because of the lag, he loses the ball. So it's exactly right. They need to just be passing it quickly off to each other to get rid of the ball. Less dribble and more passing. It's easier said than done, though. Kaiser cuts out that ball. Finds Tet. Tet with a ball around the back to NKZ. Trademark Tet ball that. NKZ tries to dribble into the box, but it's tackled away. Nori. It could be said that these lags are actually going to keep the scoreline down maybe in this game. I know they technically didn't in the other game. I think it was like 12-2 or something, wasn't it? But teams that are evenly matched, I think it's going to be even more difficult for somebody to get the advantage in this game. Davic. His long ball is cut out by Jerry. Jerry runs down the left-hand side, but his ball is cut out by Denny. He was looking for Do. Wins it back, though, Jerry. Plays it in. Tet is there. Goes for the quick shot. And that's going to roll out a play for a corner kick. Tet puts the ball in. The header comes in. It's off the line. It's loose in the area. They're trying to push it over the line. And Cryptic, a few times that's happened. They're not winning that initial header. And it's creeping towards the line, but they're doing just about enough to get the shots away. Oh, I know what's different. I haven't put my lamp on at the front there. That makes my face look a bit brighter. I tried to set it up with a tutorial video, but that's a bit better. NKZ almost creeping his way through. Denny with the ball, looking for KZ on the break. But they have to settle for a free kick. It's taken quickly, and it's wasted, though. Throw into Yugen. Cryptic still in the game, but Yugen certainly having the more dangerous chances. Navas has made some good saves, yes, so far. Early contender, but it is early in this game. Gonna have to take a drink out of my absolutely huge bottle. Here we go. Tet trying to battle against the lag and NSQ, and he forced back to Kaiser. Lindsay to Johnny. Stay hydrated. Do you know what I tried to install? I know this is the iOS channel, so... but on my own channel, I tried to install a Hydro bot, and it doesn't work for some reason. That's supposed to remind you to stay hydrated. But, yeah, it didn't work, so I'm going to have to try and fix that at some point as well. Draggy's still banned for another game. There's some news for you, if you didn't know. Kaiser... charging down the right-hand side. We know Kaiser loves a good run up the field, but he's only ran into trouble. And now KZ. Tackled by Borgar. It's very scrappy at the moment. Nobody really taken advantage, although it's difficult to take advantage in these circumstances. Grass plays the ball through. Lindsay is going to get there ahead of KZ. Now Yugen back on the ball. Lindsay. The Borgar. Borgar coming very deep, trying to influence this game from centre mid. Not sure what happened there, but Johnny and KZ get themselves mixed up. NSQ with the long ball finds Nori, who goes for the surprise shot, trying to catch Johnny out. But Johnny's not a bad keeper, and he's hard to surprise like that. Davic. Oh, that's a poor ball by Davic, and now Tet can push past NSQ. NSQ has been beaten to it. Now Tet has pushed past him. Will he go for a near post shot? Now he crosses to the back stick. And the header has gone over the bar. Just not enough direction and power on it. Cryptic go clear. Nori. Nori with the cross ball looking for NSQ. Tet to Borgar. Borgar back to Lindsay. Yeah, it did look like a block, actually, because usually when the ball like goes up into the air like that, it's been blocked. Oh, that's cut out. That's a poor ball. And now Nori with the ball through to KZ, who shoots, and it's off the crossbar. And what a big opportunity that was for Cryptic to take the lead, and they might regret that. It seemed to take a touch off Johnny as well, possibly there, but luckily for him, it went wide. Davic into KZ. All of a sudden, Cryptic with the confidence. Grass on the left-hand side. Takes it inside to the edge for Denny. Goes for the shot. Nori. I'm not sure. Maybe Nori was struggling with the lag there because he didn't ever look like he was in control of that. Borgar. Looking to push between Grass and Denny, but instead goes for NKZ. NKZ tries to do the Tet ball round the back, but he doesn't quite have the Tet skill to do it. And now KZ, woofed by Lindsay, falls to Tet. Back to Lindsay. Lindsay to Johnny. Johnny to Lindsay. Lindsay to Kaiser. Yugen just trying to get back control of the ball, and that's not what they want. They've given it straight back to Nori. Yugen in defense at the moment. Really nervous, it seems, with their passing. Cryptic certainly can sense that nervousness, but they've let themselves give Yugen a breather by putting the ball out of play for a throw-in. NKZ loses the ball to Denny. Denny back to Davic. Davic inside, back to Denny. Denny out to NSQ. Can somebody get one in this first half, just before half-time? NSQ with the ball in, but it deflected, and it was a kind deflection for Johnny. Plays it out quickly to NKZ. Simray down bad. Tet. There's ball looking for Do, but there's too much on it. Davic puts it out, and now it's a throw-in. Jerry, NKZ. Jerry. Crossfield to Kaiser. Closing in on the last minute of stoppage time in this first half, and Do was almost through there, and he would have been through. Cryptic just desperate to get this at half-time, and they do. Half-time, Cryptic 0, Yugen 0. Not been a typical 0-0 game, really. There's been quite a few chances. It's not been boring. But who's going to get that advantage? I think most people would have thought Yugen were going to win this one, but Cryptic could probably had the best chance, if I'm honest with you. That shot off the crossbar was probably the best chance in the game to take the lead. Navas did make a couple of saves as well for Cryptic. But, yeah, we'll have to see how this one is going to go. Hopefully the stream is running without no issues as well. I've got my OBS set up properly now. The only thing I have to fix, which I still don't really know how to do it, is with this microphone, the Elgato microphone, you get like this software called Wavelink. Now, basically, I can control all my volume sliders with it, but for some reason, even though it used to do it before, if I play like music on YouTube, it won't carry through to the stream, whereas it used to before, and I really don't know why. Even though I've set it up to carry through, it won't. So that's something else I've got to figure out at some stage. Inside scoop on DCL. Is he 100% out of the opening game? As far as I was concerned, they said it was just a knock. So I would consider him 50-50 for the first game. I wouldn't say he was 100% out. They seem to be wanting them to be ready for that game against Southampton. So I'm sorry I can't tell you, like, 100%. But I would be tempted not to play him. Just because we're playing shite at the moment. So, yeah. I can't see him. Even if he plays, you know, he might get one maybe. But I wouldn't expect a hat-trick. So I'd probably give him a week, see how he gets on. Luca Dean's always good for assists, but clean sheets. Yeah, clean sheets. We are not going to be looking good, I don't think, this season, unless we buy a new centre back, possibly. But we'll see. Lindsay to Jerry. Nori. Now you can have it back with Kaiser. Kaiser with the ball out to the right. Do just out of stamina. I don't think he would have got there anyway. NSQ. Lukaku's always Cryptic now deciding to give the ball away. Both defenses a bit nervy in this game, and that tends to happen in 0-0 games when it's been fairly close. Lukaku's a set for a, you know... Oh, I thought that was going to catch Johnny out then. But he'll always be good for goals, so just a bit depends how much he's going to cost. Nori. On the right-hand side. Crosses it into the box. It's headed away. Yugen have been much better at defending them crosses than Cryptic have in this game. And that could be the difference. A few more crosses into the box, and we know how deadly Borgar is. He's in the centre-forward position now. The ball comes in. Davic heads away. KZ woofed by Tet. Now the ball falls to Davic, who goes safely back to Navas, who just hits it first time. Tet, first time into Do. Do on the right-hand side. Forced back Yugen, but they have it at goalkeeper Johnny. Now Jerry. Davic is cut out. Now Tet. Yugen slowly taking control of the game. Borgar out to Do. Do turns. Do looking to dribble past NSQ. Do really difficult dribbler. But at the moment, I think because of the lags, nobody is really... I think people are starting to realise they can't be doing too much with their dribbles because it's just too difficult. Johnny. Takes his time. Oh, tell you what. Nori wasn't far away from that. I think Johnny got away with that. And NKZ. Oh, NKZ's got himself sent off. The lag. You saw what happened. The lag made him give the ball away. And no, NKZ has got himself sent off. And that could be a game changer. Denny with the ball in and the shot from KZ. And it is a game changer because Cryptic go 1-0 up. And what a finish that is. Denny with the ball in, and it looked like Kaiser should have been favourite for this. Somehow, KZ was able to hit it. Kaiser must have been this close away from it, and he's missed it. KZ with the shot. Lebanese goal. Take that. Cryptic 1-0 up in this game. And not many people would have expected that. But the sending off has got to change things now for Cryptic, who will smell blood. Good ball through that to Nori. Plays out to the left for KZ. KZ goes back. He couldn't get enough on that, but Grass does get it. He turns, but then his ball is just ahead of KZ. Kaiser to Jerry. Jerry across to Kaiser. Can Yugen get themselves back into this game? It is going to be difficult now because Cryptic are ahead. The server's lagging. Cryptic will probably sit back a little bit, you would imagine. Oh, should they? They've got one more man. I don't think they really should. They should be going for that second killer goal now. Davic out to NSQ. The ball in. Lindsay just about gets that clear. NSQ into Nori, who turns. Looking for an opening. He turns into the box. Lindsay slides away. Kaiser tries to drag it away. But, sorry, KZ. I keep getting them mixed up. It's the K and Z in both the names. Nori. Nori with a ball across, but Kaiser cuts it out. Kaiser dribbles into the middle. Goes back to Jerry. Jerry to Do. Do trying to dribble past Denny. Denny just dispossesses him. There's the lag again. There's the lag again. This time helping Yugen because Do was able to retrieve the ball from Denny. It's difficult to play in these conditions. The snow is pelting down. The pitch is muddy. Maybe I should start saying that to make it sound a bit more law-friendly. Naralbo with the ball in, but it can't quite get through. We need orange ball. Maybe we should play with orange ball in these conditions. People can see the ball better. Denny. There we go again. The lag helping out Denny this time on Do. Nori. And you can tell Do was not pleased with that. Nori with the ball into the box, headed away by Kaiser. Now NSQ across to Naralbo. Naralbo tries to play out to the left. He's tackled by Kaiser, though. And now Kaiser can bring it clear. He's looking to go himself. Does get it back. Tries to play out to the left for Do. To be fair, Do and Borgar, who are really dangerous, just don't seem to have worked for them today. It seems like the lag has really affected their play. Nori with the ball in. Whereas Cryptic have dealt with it. They're just dealing with it. They're giving them... Even Denny and Nori are passing it earlier than they normally do. Denny on the ball to Nori. Now Denny again. Gonna lose it to Jerry? No, he has it back. Plays it through to Nori, who shoots. But it's straight at Johnny. Plays the ball out quickly. That's a good interception by Davidge because Borgar was going to be through there. KZ tries to turn Kaiser. Kaiser holds him off, plays it into Tet. Tet almost loses it to Grass, has it back. Tet has over-dribbled it. And Naralbo needs to just be safe. He needs to be safe there. Don't let Do steal it off you there. Kaiser wins that long ball. Comes forward. Plays it to Tet. Tet with the ball in. Headed away by NSQ. He was looking for Borgar with that ball in. Kaiser to Do. Goes for a long shot, but that was very ambitious. Nori on the ball. Dribbles into the middle. There's only two of them up there. That's a good dribble by Nori. If he looks to the right, Kaiser's there, but he goes for the shot instead. And it's 2-0 to Cryptic. And that could be the killer goal. Cryptic could be running out 2-0 winners here against a Yugen side that went into this league on a high. They have been really strong lately, but the NKZ sending off looks like, coupled with the server lags, looks like it has absolutely damaged Yugen's play. Good dribble by Nori there, and of course Nori wasn't going to pass. He wasn't going to pass, but he scored, and that's the main thing, because he's put his side 2-0 up. Lindsay. What can Yugen do to rescue this? They're going to have to get one back quickly. Do tries the cross, but he's just hit the man of Cryptic. Nori on the ball. Out to the left for NSQ. NSQ tries to play that too quickly, though, and KZ was not able to read it. Kaiser to Do on the right-hand side. Do. Inside for Borgar. Borgar with a good ball through to Tet. Is he onside? We're not going to find out because NSQ takes the foul. Tet, will he shoot? Will he pass? Looks like Cryptic are putting men on the line to just try block the shot. He puts the ball into Do, who takes a touch to the left, shoots, and it's off the crossbar by Do. It's just not Yugen's day. Borgar pulls it back, and he loses it. Davic. Back to Navas. Navas out to the right for Naralbo. I think Cryptic have got this one in the bag. As long as they don't do a dream. Nobody wants to do a dream. Naralbo out to NSQ. NSQ looks for the ball, and it's a corner kick. Corner kick. NSQ puts it in. The header comes in. It's headed away, though. Tet just tries to whack that downfield, but it's fell very kindly for Cryptic. Jerry on the ball. Jerry's lost it, though. It's definitely not been Yugen's day here today, and they will complain about the servers, but to be fair, everyone's had to play with that today. Denny with the ball to the back stick. They won't be bothered, though, because that's a throw-in deep in Yugen's half. Kaiser to Lindsay, who just whacks that downfield. Cryptic's defense, to be fair to them, Do and Borgar still should have been a threat today, and they really haven't been. They really haven't been. Cryptic's defense, especially Davic, has had a really good game. Just no nonsense, just getting it clear. Davic on the ball. I think he tried to Ole Borgar there, which, just as I was saying, no nonsense. But there you go. Full time to Cryptic and Yugen, 2-0. Cryptic run out winners in this game. Not many people would have saw that. Not many people would have saw that, really. Big win for Cryptic at the start of the season, and that got to give them some momentum going into games against similar-sized opponents. But they will be looking to try and finish higher than they would have thought now. Big 3 points there for Cryptic. And Yugen, though, it really, really was a poor match from their standards. You can only blame the servers so much because Cryptic seemed to make it work today. They were the team that adapted better to the situation. You can't really blame the server when both sides are suffering the same fate. But I'm sure people will have something to say. The fallout from that, we'll see in lobby, as Kieran said. Yeah, probably. But there you have it. Sorry about the delay getting this one started. We were hoping to try get to a non-lagging server, but unfortunately the Simrai servers are having an absolute nightmare at the moment. And yeah, it wasn't looking like we were going to find a server that was not going to lag today, and we were right. But yeah, thanks as always once again for joining me. I know Nori would normally like to do an interview with something like this, so I will jump into casting. And if anybody is listening from either side, they can jump in for a quick interview. Seeing as though we're on the official channel, I should try to bring the interviews back, but we should try to stick to the Ari's time limits on interviews as well, which I never do. But we will try. That's if anyone wants to come anyway. We'll see. We'll give it a couple of minutes, see if anybody jumps in, and see what happens. Kin saying he'll come, but yeah, save that one for SWS. But don't worry, we've got Lux and Room in the cooldown, who think that they're getting an interview as well. But they're going to just have to wait for their respective games. Rhino's in cooldown now. Nightfire's in cooldown. Kin Deadly's in cooldown. Army's in cooldown. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting PM by Sorry saying sign for Hydra. We do have KZ in cooldown, who I think it's fair to say, for a big goal like that, and for somebody who probably, you know, I don't think has ever, maybe never had a man of the match. I think it's fair to say our man of the match on stream will probably be KZ. So I will drag KZ in for an interview if he's there. So let me just bring KZ in. Hello?
Hello.
Thank you for joining me, KZ. Obviously, big congratulations on the win, because I think it's fair to say not a lot of people would have predicted that. But yeah, it was certainly a well-deserved win. Yugen just did not seem to be able to get in their stride today.
It is what it is, man. I'm really happy. About this W, even though, you know, we had some server problems. I really think we are the better team tonight. It took some adapting, and you know, the lag was there for both teams, and I think it was a fair game.
Exactly right. That's what I said on stream. I said some people might try to complain about the lag, but at the end of the day, it's affecting both sides. And today, it just seemed like Cryptic were able to deal with it better. Even players like, we did a little joke on stream and said even players like Nori and Denny were passing the ball quickly. They weren't over dribbling it. And it worked today. Whereas I think Yugen were over dribbling it, and it seemed to get in their heads a little bit. And yeah, I just think Cryptic today, the game plan was perfect, and obviously for you to get such a good goal like that to start it off must have given your team a lot of confidence. What was the mood
Oh
after that goal?
yes, you should have heard our voice chat, man. We were screaming. I had my parents storm into my room, worried about me. It was a banger of a goal, and that really helped us with the mood, and it helped us with the focus. Before that goal happened, everyone was like kind of moody about the lag. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, lag," etc. Because when you're running and the ball stops, it's really something that gets in your head, right? But after the
Yeah,
goal, we really got in the mood and we got focused, and it helped us with that final, rush to get the W.
yeah. I do. I mean, I always say it, but I do think when you're slightly the underdogs for a game, or even just like full underdogs, and um, I do feel like if you can get that first goal, it can really change the game.
Yeah.
And that's I always just say it when I was in like Phoenix leader. I always just say, let's go for that first goal because it changes the whole game. Like they've got to change the way they play if we get that first goal. If you concede the first goal, then sometimes heads drop. And I think today, like you
hmm
said, that first goal was so crucial. And you can just, yeah, I think their confidence just really seemed to just slip after it. And I think you won't be surprised. Like, I know the hub decides man of the match now, but because of the nature of the goal, and because I don't know whether you've ever had man of the match, you will probably get stream man of the match for in my
I hope so. It's
personal
probably my
opinion.
first one in league. But really, as you said, you're gonna kind of been struggling, and that red card. That red card was such a crucial hit, not only to the game itself, but probably to their mood. I bet on KZ was, the tilt got to him, and that's why he kind of slid all over the place. Um, to be fair, to be completely fair, the game should have been cancelled. I don't think we should be playing league games with those conditions. But since it was, the staff's decision to keep on with the game, we just played on, and yeah, it is what it is now. I'm really happy about the win. I think it's well deserved, even though it was, as you said, unexpected. I kind of expected a different scoreline, but now that it has happened, I'm very happy about it. As you can
Yeah.
see, I'm kind of shaking. My voice is there. Like I'm,
I
I've been
remember them
screaming a
nerves.
lot right
Yeah.
now.
I remember, especially when you're playing in the top division now, and your first league, proper big league games. That they are very nervous moments.
Mm,
But you've got to use these games as like a springboard, and I do feel like Cryptic today can certainly show that they can surprise people, and I think sometimes it's good to have that sort of like underdog surprise mentality because teams don't
mm.
really know how to cope against you. And if you can surprise them and get them on a bad day like you did today, you can always get the result. And
Yeah,
hopefully
I
you
think it
can
was
do that a
very
few more
important. Yeah.
times.
Yeah, I think it was, about that. Like, it's very important to start the league off on a strong foot, I think this win was very important for us, and I think that going into the league will be, keeping that same win momentum, if you can say it, will be very crucial to us, to the mental, because lately Cryptic hasn't been the best form, right? And this win is something that, it was a surprise to us and was a surprise to everybody, and I think we can keep surprising this league.
Well, there you have it. That's from KZ. Letting the other teams of the league know, do not underestimate us. And yeah, thank you very much for coming in. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, man.
And
Yep.
congratulations on stream man of the match as well.
Thank you, fam.
Take care.
See ya.
So that was KZ. Davidge was asking me if he could come in as well, but there's not really much point now. So you're going to have to wait till next time, probably, Davidge. I'm sorry. But yeah, because I don't really have much much else to ask, really. But yeah, I don't think you'll be surprised to hear that Yugen have not sent anybody for um for an interview. But yeah, I mean, they're probably going to be a bit angry with the way things have gone, and yeah, I wouldn't blame them in some ways. But they're going to have to go back to the drawing board with that one. I'm sure they'll be targeting plenty of other games for wins because when they're at their best, they're still a very difficult side to beat. Now we'll leave it there. But can you rate some small-time Minecraft speedrunner who I know? Well, the thing is, when I'm using, obviously, the stream key for iOS, can I control... I don't think I can control anything on the stream, can I? I don't think I can. Because otherwise, I would just raid a random person with the viewers, but his name is Golden Flame. There must be a way to do it. There must be a way to do it. What it is I'd have to log in. You'd have to log in to you'd have to log in on Twitch as IOSoccer. You'd have to have the login, and I don't. So, you just have to go and watch Flames stream separately, because I'm going to end the stream now anyway. But everyone's shouting to Flame to go live. But yeah, if Flame goes live, you can go and join Flame stream. But yeah, thank you once again. We had 20 solid viewers throughout the whole stream, unless my ticker wasn't updating, and it has been changing. It's just like, because I'm watching chat on phone, because obviously, like I said, I don't have the login to iOS channel, so I can watch the chat on my phone. So I could see what was going on. But yeah, I think the viewers were pretty steady throughout. And yeah, we'll see you back for more games. Which I will tell you now, actually, in Discord, once I get the schedule open, when the next games are. Staff schedule. The raid has been cancelled. RIP. We've got games on the 10th of August. That is the lower division games. We've got Shall We Score against Fusion. And Flame is down to stream that with a bit of luck. And then Natural Talent Academy versus Wonders Athletic is the later game. And Flame is down to stream that as well. Arian is commentating both of them games. In the upper division, on the 11th of August, we've got Next Gen versus Tiger Hacks Ball Club. Arizona is streaming that. And then we've got Hydra versus Tempest. Kinchenko is streaming that. So I'm going to have to find a game to stream, aren't I? At some point on the 11th and the 10th, but we'll see. I'll go through and see. Or even I could just commentate one. I don't have to stream it either. But yeah, that's all your games coming up. And thank you once again for joining us. And I'm sure we'll see you all again very soon. So thank you. And as always, arrivederci.